Shalom Akim. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone. And peace and blessings to the Akim that's doing his work in sincerity and truth. And I want to start off this sit down with 1 Samuel chapter 17, verse 45. Then said David to the Philistine, Thou comest to me with a sword and with a spear and with a shield. But I come to thee in the name of Yahweh of hosts, the power of the armies of Israel, whom thou hast defied. And this is when David was going up against Goliath, okay, and he was basically overwhelmed, all right, as far as on a carnal sense, as being overwhelmed with sword and with shield and with spear, and we can liken that time right now in the last days of what we're faced up against, with our oppressor, with our oppressor having all of this, the power of the sword, okay, the power to put to death people by the edge of the sword, and as our forefather David said, he comes in the name of Yahweh of hosts, the power of armies of Israel, and I just want to look up the word armies, rank, row, rank, battle line, rank, row, and that host, basically goes into armies, and basically the armies of Yahweh Shemel Shai, are these chariots, the chariots that these people are bugging out over, those are the chariots of Israel, So I want to bring out a couple of precepts, to back that up, okay? All right, this is start off with Psalms 68 and 17. And it reads, The chariots of Yahweh are 20,000, even thousands of angels, and Yahweh is among them. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. So now we know that those armies that Yahweh of hosts are those angels. Okay, all right, and these are men of war. Okay, this is what the people don't understand. All right. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh said that he revealed his secrets to his servants, the prophets. And we know through the scriptures that the chariots are throughout the scriptures. Okay, so when these people make mention of these UFOs, which we know as IFOs, okay, all right, because we had identified them as the chariots of Israel. Okay, though that's our hope and salvation. Okay, right? I want to jump over to Daniel's chapter 7, verse 9. All right. This is a vision from Daniel. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool, and his throne like the fiery flame, and his wheels as a burning fire. And that's describing Yahweh on a chariot. Okay, right? Verse 10. A fiery stream issued and came forth from before him. Thousands ministered unto him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. And the judgment was set, and the books were open. Okay. These are these angels. Okay, these are the angels. These are this is the chariots of Israel. Okay, right. Verse 11. I beheld because the voice of the great words which the horn spake, and I beheld until the beast was slain, and his body destroyed, and given into burning flame. Okay, so that's that intimate destruction that's coming upon this beast. Okay, all right. which is Babylon, which is that EU system. Okay, all right. Destruction is coming upon this place. Okay, that's that burning flame. Get it real quick. That's not the one I wanted. Real quick, I wanted to grab. I wanted to make a quick point. Let's see. I think it was right here. Fiery streams, that fire. Yeah, well, basically that fire that's coming down like a river, was going to be that fiery stream. Okay, all right, which is those laser beams. To back that up, let me get Psalms chapter 50, verse 3. All right. Yahweh shall come and shall not keep silence. A fire shall devour before him, and it shall be very tempestuous round about him. Get that word tempestuous real quick. Right? A storm, shiver, dread, bristle with horror. Be very afraid, to bristle with horror, to dread, to storm away, to sweep away, to whirl away, to sweep away, to storm away. Yahweh's action against the wicked. To be stormy, be tempestuous. A whirlway away, to be stormed away, to storm against, to come as a storm. And that's what the chariots of Israel are coming. Okay, all right. They're going to be for our salvation. Okay, but they're going to be for the destruction of the wicked. Okay, all right. This is the curse that falls upon the face of the earth, pursuant to Zechariah the 5th chapter. Right. Let me get Revelation chapter 14 and start at 14. And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud sat one like the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. Okay, all right. And that sharp sickle represents that destruction that he's about to bring. Right? Verse 15. And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice, and said to him that sat on the cloud, which is the chariot, thrust in thy sickle and reap, for the time is come to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. You see? And that time is to come for the earth to be reaped. Okay? All right? That sickle is representing the destruction that's coming upon the earth. That's the destruction that's coming. You see? Let me grab Matthew chapter 24 and start at all right, this is going into the last days in the 24, right? Immediately after, I'll start at 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Okay? Because it says that the earth is supposed to rear to and fro like a drunkard, right? Then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. Then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with the power and great glory. And them clouds of heaven are thousands upon thousands upon thousands. Okay? Right? And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds and from one end of heaven to the other. Right? Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that the summer is nigh. So likewise ye, when you shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the door. So that goes into that in Revelation, that lines up with in Revelation, as far as, the harvest was ripe to reap and basically thrust in thy sickle. Okay, so that's that time to come. All right. Let me get one more. All right. Like I said, there's so many scriptures, that we can, and precepts we can grab concerning these chariots. All right. And the signs that are being made manifesting in the earth right now is just ultimate faith booster, for the Akim, for the potential elect, the hopeful elect, right? Let's get Ezekiel chapter 1 verse 26. And above the firmament there was over their heads was the likeness of a throne, as the appearance of sapphire stone, and upon the likeness of the throne was the likeness of the appearance of a man above upon it, and that throne is representing that chariot, okay, that IFO. All right. And I saw the color of the amber as the appearance of fire round about it. Okay, that's what we talked about in that tempest, all right, in Psalms the 50th chapter, 50th verse, 50th chapter, right? And the appearance of his loins even upward, and the appearance of his loins even downward, as I saw as it were the appearance of fire, and it had brightness round about it, and that's 28. And as the appearance of the bow that is in the cloud in the day of rain, so was the appearance of the brightness round about it. This was the appearance of the likeness of the glory of Yahweh. And when I saw it, I fell upon my face, and I heard a voice of one that spake. Well, he's going into the chariot, okay, all right. And when he's seen it, all right, Ezekiel fell upon his face, okay, all right, because of the glory, the brightness of the glory of that he's coming in. We can't even imagine that glory that he's coming in, okay, all right. But he's the hope of our salvation, all right. So it's just a quick little sit down, going through the precepts on these chariots, and there's plenty of precepts we can hit up, brothers, get in the spirit of start doing it like the apostle said, start doing more videos concerning the chariots, because it's the ultimate faith booster, because we actually are seeing the heathen being dismayed at them, but we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai what we identify them as, So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the Akim that's doing his work in sincerity and truth. Shalom.